G'day and welcome to Wine Week. I'm Danny.
And I'm Brad.
And Brad, you're going to kick us off with something from Victoria this week.
Something from Victoria, and something that I actually came across earlier in the year at one of the wine tasting nights that I attended. A wine that I hadn't looked at before, and it's the Pondalowie Vineyard blend. Now, this is a blend of Shiraz, Cabernet and Tempranillo. Now, you will have recalled that over the last little while we've been looking at a few more either straight Tempranillos or Tempranillo blends. It is a grape that is taking quite well to Australia. Now, I was really impressed with this at the wine tasting night that we had because the wines were served blind. This is from Pondalowie Estate in Bendigo region. This wine stacked up against $40, $50, $60 bottles of wine, and then we were found out the price, and it was only $20. Now, I was really quite gobsmacked for the amount of quality that you were getting here in the wine. Now, this particular bottle that we've got in our hands is the 05. The 06 is out and about, and it is really good value as well. It's an interesting blend. If you haven't tried it before, get out there, give it a go, because it's really one that's great value.
Yeah, that sounds like lots of fun. Now, the next one we're going to have a look at, a little bit different once again. We're getting a Tempranillo, something a bit different. This is from Andrew Thomas Wines. This is the 6 Degree Semillon, the 09. Now, Tomo has been kind enough to send us some samples in the past. The 08 of this he sent down, had a taste of it, and decided, for me, I wasn't going to put it up on the show, which, you know, we get sent a fair bit of wine. We don't always do absolutely everything. But the 09, which has also been sent down to us, and we tasted it at the Good Food and Wine Show. Remember, we actually talked to Tomo that day. The 09 I'm actually a big fan of. This is kind of what they call an off-dry style. That means that it's a little bit sweeter. It's not exactly a dessert wine or anything in that sort of level of sweetness. But, you know, it's got a little bit of dryness, but at the same time, some sugar in there at the same time. They talk about him being residual sugar, leftover sugar after it's been fermented. This really nice, cool on a warm day as a starter wine is an absolute ripper. Semillon, a little bit different for an off-dry style. Normally we see that with Rieslings or Moscato, but Semillon, this one, the 09, really works for me. So if you see it out and about, low 20s in the bottle shops, have a go at it. That one I think is really interesting and well worth a go.
Yeah, Tomo in good form up there in the Hunter Valley. Now, speaking of good form, I finished with wine that, look, in terms of bargain categories over the last probably 3 years, this is a guy that he'd be right up there for gold medal status, and this is Mike Press. Now, he's based in the Adelaide Hills, and he puts out his Shiraz and his Cab and his Merlot and a few other bits and pieces. The remarkable thing is, every year, keeps it at the same price. If you buy it direct from him or a few boutique retailers around the place, it's $14. That's it, $14. And you are getting amazing quality wine here. Mike has been a winemaker for many, many years, so he knows what he's doing. He's obviously got access to some good material there. And look, we've picked out the Shiraz here. This is the 08, fairly recently released. Possibly not as good a follow-up as from the 07, but still at $14, we are talking here remarkable value, bargain territory, and it's really bargains across the range with the Mike Press stuff. So, look, do yourself a favour, get in touch with them directly, order from them, or find your little boutique retailer and have a go at the Mike Press range.
Yeah. Now, that a Shiraz, I'd be remiss not to talk for a very brief second about Randall Graham from Bonnie Doon Wines in the States having a fair whack at Aussie Shiraz during the week. Look, don't be fooled. There's more to Australian Shiraz than just the critter bottles out there. Mike Press, perfect case in point. There's lots of great Shiraz from Australia at the moment. Lots of different things going on. Have a go at them, try them. Don't be fooled by some people who don't really understand that there's lots and lots to the Australian wine scene. Look, we manage to find wines every week that are a bit different, a bit interesting. Shiraz is in that mould. Have a go at some this weekend. Anyhow, that's it for this week on Wine Week. We'll see you all again next week.
See you next week.